Alright guys, welcome back to the final part of the top 30 all-time list. We're going to be finishing out, obviously, us four from the last video. If you watched it, you should. It's Cole, Rohan, me, Luis, and Vipin. Alright, well, let's just get into it then.
Yeah, we're going to be doing our top 10. Currently, as you see on the screen, we finished, because we're just coming off of the last recording, we currently have Bill Russell pulled up, because he finished 11th on our combined list. And again, how that list works is we have 7 people, 4 of us that Lewis mentioned on the table, plus 3 off the table. That are usually always involved in these lists. And we do like a tally system, and we have combined totals for all the players. And so we have a solidified top 10 that is averages among all of us. So this is like a proper list we have here.
I'm ready to slap somebody like when I have a bad take. You're like,
yeah. I've been hyping up some of these rankings.
Mine are all objectively correct. Like
LeBron,
whatever you
10.
see from my list is
Michael
correct.
Jordan,
So,
9.
let's start flaming
Kareem,
yours then.
8.
what?
No,
You
okay.
can't flame it. It's good.
Here we go.
It's valid.
10th place. By the way, from the difference between 10th and 11th, because Bill Russell finished at 147, 10th place is 155.
So, a bit more clear.
A little bit, not that much though.
What?
I hate you.
So we're gonna start this video off.
What I said?
We're gonna start this video off real high. We might be on this guy for about 20 minutes.
What?
What's up?
10th place. Let me read some of the accolades.
I know what it is.
Let me,
Players.
let me read some of the accolades. 12-time All-Star.
I know who it is. No one else got a 12-time All-Star like them.
2-time Defensive Player of the Year.
I know who it is.
A 2-time Rebound Champion.
I know who it is.
9-time All-Defensive.
I know who it is.
The greatest player in this franchise's history.
That could be anybody.
Yeah.
2 rings.
Yep.
2 Finals MVPs.
My goat.
Rohan's GOAT.
I hate
you, bro.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
I hate this.
Wait, why is this controversial?
Let me tell you where everyone had Hakeem on the list.
I had to change it, bro.
Although I had him a bit higher.
This is where everybody.
I'm gonna lie.
So Vipin didn't want bias. He didn't want his Rockets bias.
Couldn't let it
So he actually had Olajuwon the lowest.
At what?
At 11.
Okay.
Which honestly, to me, that's not even that bad.
You know?
Me, Mahir are the only 2 that had him at 10, where he finished.
It's valid.
Jack and Lewis have him at 9.
Oh God.
Daniel has him at 8.
How does it go?
And Rohan,
At 7.
where do you have Hakeem?
I'm pretty sure I have like 5.
Yo, chill.
Yes. I had to stay consistent
Chill.
behind the guy I put him
Consistently wrong. Hello.
He has the dream
Yeah.
at 5
No,
all
what?
time.
What's your problem?
You must be dreaming. Cause
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I am.
that's cap.
What are you doing?
I'm about to.
Honestly, hit the bongo, Lewis. We didn't hit it on the last video because there wasn't anything crazy.
Nah, it was too
Yeah,
bad.
that was frauded. What are you doing?
That's the Oscar.
I don't
This
know,
one was a bit stinky though. I won't lie.
That was a bit stinky.
But
I don't know.
Hakeem at 5th all time,
Yeah.
and Vipin has him at 11.
He only got
And
2
you're
rings
both
though.
Rockets fans. Which one is blinded?
This one.
That guy. Well, we're pointing to Rohan.
You can't be a blinded hater, Cole. Yeah, you can. For plumbers only. But there's gotta be a blinded, reasonable spot. That's where Vipin is.
Alright, listen.
Oh, my bad.
We'll get to Vipin.
What?
We'll get to Vipin soon. Soon enough.
You're a fraud.
What's the problem?
We'll get to Vipin soon enough.
Where's the problem at? It's you right here.
Listen.
Alright, let's hear that.
Hakeem is so cool, right?
We all love
We
Hakeem.
all love Hakeem. He's so cool. He's
Well,
literally
I'm
like,
the only one.
Rohan loves Hakeem so much that he
Yeah.
said, forget David Robinson.
Forget everyone. The dream.
yeah. So, I just
Forget
I put him at 11. Can I tell him who my 10 was?
No. No, not yet.
That's
Why not?
unrevealed.
Because he's not gonna be on the list until number 1.
I had to put him here because
It's okay. You can like hint at it,
the
but
player above him, I looked at the 2. I think skill-wise, Hakeem is better, but this isn't only about skill. Legacy-wise and skill-wise, I say skill-wise, Hakeem is like 5 to like 10% better than the guy slightly above him at 10. But legacy-wise, the legacy's not really close, to be honest. Like the effect that my number 10 had on the game, and like media-wise, I just don't think it fits. Plus also rings and all-time stuff. It's just you can't really. I can't do
Hakeem
it.
does have the greatest footwork of all time.
True, fact.
He's the most skilled post scorer of all time.
No debate. You give a man like Giannis his footwork.
If Hakeem was in the league today, he'd probably win an MVP.
Probably.
For sure. He was still dominant. Like his game would translate.
He'd be like Embiid.
Rob,
better than me.
what's the case for fifth place?
Two-time Embiid.
Like, real question.
Jokic
Well,
would be a
I
fraud
have the best
compared to him.
centers all time, so.
He's still good though.
Well, no, you don't.
Actually, wait, yeah. There's one. There's only one above him.
So that's what I said. You count Hakeem as a power forward because a lot of people like to put him at the 4. His true position is what they call it.
But
They call him at-
I feel like
Center.
yes.
But they call Hakeem like his true position is a power forward.
Yes, he.
Yeah, he a C though.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
like
he's-
AFC.
It's like Christian Wood, you know. What? What do you mean?
Christian Wood is a Rockets legend. Don't doubt it.
He plays C, but
yeah.
he's a PF.
But I mean, what can you say, Rohan? I mean,
what can I say?
you're Rockets.
I am the Rockets.
Ron grew up
Ron the
watching,
Rockets.
Ron grew up
I
watching
am
Hakeem
the
highlights
Rockets.
his
Yep.
whole life. Rohan, honestly, when I play Rohan in basketball, no cappers.
Same thing.
Hakeem
I can
is
see
my
the influence.
inspiration.
I can see the Hakeem influence on Rohan's game.
Exactly. So
The post move.
It's kind of fact.
Yeah.
The way Rohan plays is kind of just like that.
No, but actual question because they were talking.
Mm-hmm.
5th place on the all-time list.
Yeah, I'm not changing.
But why though?
I'm sticking with that.
Okay, but what warrants him a
Um,
5th place all-time on your list?
Well, I place a lot of value on his rings. Obviously,
Mhm.
you know that 2 he had. One was against I think a young Shaq, right? During
Yep.
the finals. What was the other one?
The Knicks in Game 7 was his first
Against
ring.
Ewing, right?
Yeah. No, Ewing I don't think was actually out.
Ewing was out.
I think he might have been
Oh,
out.
fraud ring.
Was it? Real?
I could check, but
I thought Ewing was
Validity of
playing-
his
I think
second
Ewing
round.
was injured. He might have played that. I'll look
Yeah,
real
he
quick.
dominated
Keep
Ewing,
going.
though.
Okay. And then obviously the path to get there. I'm pretty sure didn't they face like. Well, they faced a 60-win team before the Magic. I'm pretty sure. So that would be like basically like what Luka just did,
Mhm.
embarrassing the Suns.
Lucas cold.
I take it back. Patrick Ewing played every game in that series.
Yeah. Also, considering his competition, he was always, up there
Mhm.
as one of the best. Personally, I would put him as the best,
Mhm.
during his competition. And yeah, he was just the best.
Also, in my opinion, Hakeem's the greatest shot blocker of all time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Also, the stat I pulled up, I didn't know he actually had a quadruple double.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's the first only
One out of
player,
two?
right?
No, 1 out of 2, I think. 2. I think like.
No, he almost had 2. He was
no,
I think
he's
one.
like 1 out of 2 players to do it.
No, but he almost had 2 quadruple
Wasn't there
doubles.
4 in history?
I think there's like 4. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm
One
sorting
was
it up right now. There have been
Robinson.
4 official. Nate Thurmond in '74,
One was Robinson.
Hakeem Olajuwon in 1990, David Robinson in '94,
Yeah.
and some other dude named Alvin Robertson in
He
'86.
must have been a plump.
Wait, what?
Look at 2, bro.
2 out of 4.
Well, I can tell you. Oh,
we
look.
need to put that guy top 30 because
That guy, he's goaded.
Who, Alvin Robertson?
He's better than
He
other
finished with a
plumbers.
stat line of 20 points, 11 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 steals.
what do you play? Is he Hall of Fame?
He's played on San Antonio.
Oh, but that
That's
was
funny,
before
that is-
David Robinson finished with his was 34, 10, 10, and 10 blocks. Nate Thurmond was 22, 14 boards, 13 assists, and 12 blocks. And Hakeem's was 18, 16 rebounds, 10 assists, and 11 blocks.
I've seen Giannis do that. Like low key, they just
You play Giannis 48 minutes a
Wait,
game.
was
I
it
feel like he could do
18,
that.
16, 10, 11?
yeah. He,
Yeah.
What was the second one? I think he was off by what? 1 assist?
Maybe.
Or was it like one block?
So you place a lot of value on his 2 rings.
Yeah, obviously individual accomplishments. I think, how many MVPs do you have?
2.
2, right?
No, 1, sorry.
1?
He only won 1 MVP.
Right. So yeah, he had 1 MVP. What else?
He averages imagine averaging 3 blocks every game for your entire career.
Nutty.
That is ridiculous.
Three, boom. He sent it
Paint
back.
So on
Merchant.
top of him, that's what I'm saying. On top of him being the greatest post scorer,
Greatest shot blocker ever.
I'm pretty sure he was a
also
pretty
the
good
greatest shot
perimeter.
blocker ever.
He was a pretty good perimeter defender too.
No, he was a great defender.
Exactly.
because of his
So he was
footwork.
like an all-around defender.
Yeah.
He was
So I
quick.
think skill wise, I think if Hakeem was on a different team, he might be a lot higher. I feel like on people's
If
other
you put him on,
lists.
if you put him on like
a team with like
a team with another star, like superstar,
Mhm.
it's over.
Yeah.
Like he just.
give that man Stockton.
But is it fair to look at?
Over.
But is it fair to look at Hakeem differently because he was on the Rockets? Like, do you think he should be higher than?
I feel like you can't
Well,
just like
are
say.
you looking
you
at-
can't- it's kind of like you can't be like, what if, you know?
Why is Bill Russell above Hakeem? Is it solely
11.
because of rings?
11 rings. You just can't say anything about that. It's just 11 rings. skill wise, Hakeem's better.
We always say don't respect the era.
Yeah, I have to for him. There's 2 plumbers you have to respect.
Okay.
The rest you can fraud all you want.
Yeah.
Like besides like to the 2 main plumbers.
Dre West at 16 miles.
That's not. What's wrong with that?
But yeah, Hakeem finishes at 10.
Nothing wrong with that. Look at me.
I think that's not that. I was okay. I had him at 10, so
Yeah, well,
no issues. And you had him at 9. You said right?
yeah.
Yeah. We're moving up now to 9th place.
The other man,
The other man.
Levine.
Whoa!
What does,
What?
What does that mean?
Finishing in 9th place
That's
with
what they
100.
call him.
Finishing in 9th place with 161 points, only 6 points above Hakeem Olajuwon, is a man that I've started to look at very differently over the last couple weeks.
Don't tell me.
Kobe Bryant.
Whoa.
That's why I call him Levine.
And the reason Vipin is saying whoa is because
That's
Vipin
crazy,
has
boy.
Kobe Bryant incredibly high.
Why?
That's crazy, bro.
I thought we
Vipin, I
talked
thought
about
you were the
this.
one that always told me. You said, I don't understand why some people... You don't know ball if you have Kobe Bryant in your top 5 all
I said
time.
top 3. Top 3.
Where's Kobe on your list?
No one
5.
has the top 3.
Number 5.
That's worse than having Hakeem.
But you're not the only one.
It's not that bad. He's Kobe, bro.
You're not the only one.
But Kobe ain't all that.
Daniel has Kobe at 5.
That's valid.
If you're agreeing with Daniel, you know it's bad. All right, that's all I gotta say.
I mean, okay.
No,
Let me
but
tell you where everyone else had
it's
Kobe.
valid, bro.
I'm pretty sure I'm dead on.
No, it's not.
It's
Jack
valid.
had Kobe the lowest. That was his 11.
That's too low.
For
Okay.
you.
Yeah. Lynn Lewis, it was next. He had him at the 10. And then it was
Right where he belongs.
me and Rohan had Kobe at 9, which I feel like is a good spot for him. I could have Kobe at 8. I could have Kobe anywhere, honestly,
8 through 10.
honestly, anywhere between 7 through 10 for me. I'm not even mad.
I don't know about 7.
5 is like,
5 is.
I can't give him 5.
You just
Top
have
5.
to look at the things.
Oh, what?
Like, he had a lot of help
I mean, I put
earlier in his
Hakeem there,
career.
This is
The
Shaq Merchant.
The second half of his career, though.
Oh, and then Mahir had Kobe at 7.
He won that 1 ring by himself.
He did.
Like, that was... I think that ring... He
Wait,
he
which
beat,
one?
Like, 08 to 9.
So what was the next year after that? Because they did a double.
No, it wasn't 2. Only one... Well, no,
Lakers went back to back.
it was back-to-back. He went on 9 and 10.
Yeah, they won in 09 and 10.
With one of those seasons, what he did,
Let me see.
he beat the most 50-win teams ever in any playoff series. So he beat, like, the best teams in every
What's
single
that?
round.
It's like 3.
Yeah, 3 rounds. He beat a 50-win team in each round. That's something to say. That's something to say, bro. Like, how did it even happen? How the 8 seed 50 wins? How does it happen? What seed
Well, was he the 1 seed?
Who?
Kobe?
And
That year?
what year?
Well, that's what I don't know.
I don't think he was the 1 seed. If I
Yeah,
remember.
but what years were we even talking
The
about?
tip years, the last 2.
The last 2?
He
Yeah,
must have been like a 4 seed or something.
Okay.
probably.
All right. So in the 08-09 season, when he won that, when he was 30 years old, he finished with a record of 65 and 17. They finished as number 1 in the entire league.
Okay. Hey, you played. What the heck?
And that roster included Kobe Bryant, Pau Gasol,
The guys.
Andrew Bynum, Lamar Odom,
See? Midi.
Derek Fisher,
Who's that mid?
and a young Trevor Ariza.
Those were good players. I mean, not.
That's a
Well,
Rockets
Kobe
legend.
Bryant,
That's
Kobe
That's
Bryant
a Rockets
Yeah.
legend right there.
Look at his stats,
Trevor
though.
Ariza.
for that season.
That season in the playoffs?
Oh, in the playoffs.
Yeah, both.
Okay, in the regular season, he averaged 27, 5 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
In the postseason, he averaged
The record,
30, 5 and 5.5.
And look at the defense. Bryant was defensively elite for a
We're
long
talking
time.
ratings or what?
It's everything, bro.
All right, in the
He
regular
never
season,
won a decoy.
106. In the postseason, 104.
Lockdown.
Steals, he averaged like always in that 1 to 2 range.
Yep.
Never 2 though.
Okay.
I just had to shut you down real quick.
Yeah. Stay
But the
humble.
Lakers finished 65 and 17
Because of him.
because of Kobe.
Yep.
That year. Then the next year, on their road to a repeat, they finished 57 and 25. Once again, finishing first, I believe, in the
55.
entire league.
Mhm.
And that was when they won Game 7 against the Boston Celtics in the
Beat
finals.
the rival.
And that team also was solely Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol.
How saw Midi in those teams? It was all Kobe.
What?
It was all Kobe.
Pau Gasol's a good player though.
He was.
Yeah.
He-
He was crucial for that Lakers team.
Underrated go-to player.
Yeah, but
Is
he
he a Hall of
not
Fame?
like star
Yeah, he's a
help.
Hall of
He's not like
No, he's
superstar
not.
help.
Yeah.
Not right now.
All right, now.
No. Well, because he retired kind of not that long ago.
Retired like
But
5
he's
years
a
ago.
future Hall of Famer.
Mm.
What I didn't
Maybe.
like was
I
people.
don't know. He's like
what I
iffy.
didn't like is people changing
What about
their
Mark?
opinions on him just because he died. That was an L.
So changing opinions to what? Like really high?
Yeah, cause like I did see that a lot. Like people were like after he died, everyone.
I actually hate the media. I try to avoid
Yeah, I
all
don't feel
Kobe
like-
Bryant media because now I feel like
Now
no,
it's
but
like
no, but people are like, oh, if you don't have him top 5, you're disrespectful.
Yeah, I think it's fine to not have him top 5.
Like, I'm pretty sure
I
he
didn't
didn't have
think
a
he
top
is.
5 before.
The effect he had on the game was crazy, man.
His effect was is like
Unbelievable.
his effect on our lives.
Kobe.
Unreal.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be throwing
Throwing paper in the trash.
laundry
Kobe.
Kobe.
Like Kobe. But
in trash ball in school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's saying Kobe.
Like the
Yeah,
effect
he's
was
not
unreal,
Kobe.
right? Like people know. Like there's people these days that like he based his game off Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
He is the closest thing to Jordan, and there will never be anything closer. I don't think.
Facts.
He was basically Jordan too. The same thing. He did.
But two would
I
mean that
can't
he
do
was
it.
the better
I
version.
I can hold it. I can
Jordan
hold it.
2.
He's the same thing though.
Well, yeah.
But
the
oh,
exact
that's
same
it,
player.
that's a similar game
Exact
to
same
it.
player.
But just different.
Yeah, it's like the mentality a little bit different, but like.
Well, no. The mentality was
Mentality was like the probably the
like Kobe
closest
has a
thing.
top 3 mentality
Yeah.
all time.
The fucking Mamba mentality.
Top 2 mentality all time.
You know about the MJ mentality.
Anybody
Yeah, I would
beat
say
someone
top
up
two,
for playing
actually.
bad?
He's
Yeah,
top
mentality
2.
wise. No, Kobe's no dude. Like
Because I can't think of anyone besides.
Dude, remember when Kobe said he
Better
hated
one.
I think the one time he told like his entire team that he hated them or something.
Nah, you
I don't know
know
what it was.
who has an underrated mentality? Jimmy Butler.
Fizz.
He's top 3.
We're talking about
Fizz.
LeBron mentality.
He ain't got one, bro.
Right.
What
He
was,
got a
what was that
mentality.
one
When
time
he's
where
first in that
he
Cancun,
got
he has
one-
it
he was on the
chips.
Timberwolves,
He ain't
right?
got no
Uh,
mentality.
He was
bro.
on the Timberwolves, right? Jimmy Butler, and he like what do you call it? He took out like the third string and just beat the entire.
That was a
starting
flex.
team.
he did do that.
He's there.
He beat all the starters.
But yeah, Kobe at 9.
Kind of low, you know.
Well, that's the thing because Ron had Hakeem at 5, and then you have Kobe at 5,
But there's like those
and
guys.
Dalen had Kobe at 5.
But there's like legendary players.
We'll touch on them in a moment. Going up now to 8th place, Vivin. Are you ready for this?
Yep. Just
So Kobe finished with 162.
okay.
I know 161. The dude above him finished with 162. So Kobe could have been 8th if anybody had him one spot higher or a second spot higher. 8th place is his teammate
Shaq.
Shaq Daddy.
What?
Shaq Daddy.
That's weird.
That's his nickname.
Just call him Lack.
So we call him Shaq Daddy.
Just call him Diesel, bro.
I like Diesel better.
So you get a tattoo, Diesel. Like a Superman.
I thought it was fitting that this ended up being the thing. How they're at 1 point within each other. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ron?
Hmm?
Shaq?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Why?
I mean,
What do
I
you
know.
put him? You put him at like 2 or something?
No.
All right, let me tell you where everyone had Shaq.
Not yet.
So, well, I'll start with Vivin because that's what he was trying to allude to with his Hakeem point.
My number 10.
He has Shaq tied for the lowest at 10. And he has Kobe at 5.
So this was the guy I was talking about, like being better than Hakeem. Like he's one spot higher, right? So now I can elaborate a bit more since I can say exactly who it is.
This guy right here just said that Shaq is better than Hakeem.
Well, no, on the list.
We can
Skill-
pull up the video
on the
if
list.
you want.
No, skill-wise, Hakeem is still better. But if you put Hakeem on those Lakers teams, he would easily be all-time higher than Shaq for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If you put Shaq on the same team Hakeem played on, he would not have won.
Well, I'm not going to lie, Rohan.
He would have won 2
Everybody except for
I-
you had Shaq above Olajuwon.
Yeah, I know. I already knew that would happen, but
Yeah,
I
it
don't
should
agree
happen
with
like
it.
that.
I don't agree with that.
I just think Shaq just had better circumstances.
But yeah, I know the video you're talking about.
Shaq had better circumstances, and that allowed his legacy to be greater.
Mm-hmm.
For him to have like more rings, four of them, right?
Yeah.
Hakeem never had that luxury to have like a crazy good. He never played with Kobe Bryant. No one even close. Like he played with some older super teams, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
with like Barkley and
Pippen?
Yeah, passive.
Drexler and Pippen, I guess. But they were all old and washed.
That sounds kind of goated.
They're all old, bro. Fragile.
that
Old and
that sounds
fragile.
like new Lakers, bro.
Yeah, exactly like that. It just didn't work.
So, Shaq only 1 point above Kobe.
Well,
I-
Let me tell you where everyone had him.
I just think Kobe's better.
So
than
as I
Shaq.
said, Vivin has him the lowest at 10, but he's tied with Jack. So both at 10.
Haters, man.
Daniel has Shaq at 9.
Yeah.
Mahir has Shaq at 8. And then me, Rohan, and Lewis all have Shaq at 6th place.
I feel like
6 is like.
I
yeah,
feel
he's
like-
just outside of top 5.
I used to have him higher. I feel like,
We
I
used to
get
have
it.
him at 5, I think.
but then I was like, wait, I gotta think. He was, cause whenever I think about Shaq, he's just like so dominant. Cause now
He's the most
like,
dominant player.
it's incredible. Cause like I see him on TNT, right, and I'm like, who's this guy? Like this guy's a little fluffy, man.
He's funny, bro.
Then you see his clips, and you're like, bro,
Like,
this dude was breaking backboards like every other day. This is
Mhm.
insane. So like when how
uh,
many did he win with Kobe? Because I honestly
3.
Three.
The
Three,
3
right?
peat.
And then he won with the Heat.
Yeah.
And he was like a little
I mean, he was the second option on
Was
that
he
team.
younger?
He was
or-
a-
Yeah, the
older.
second
Older,
option.
but he was second
He was
option
a
on
little
that
washed. He went to the finals
That
against
was what,
Hakeem
11?
and got swept. Think about that.
team. Who'd you?
11?
I know about that.
Year.
Yeah, Rohan knows about that.
Oh, six.
Rohan watched every single game of that series.
Yeah,
Oh, was
man.
it earlier?
Yeah, 06.
You know, when I
Oh, was that
think you're
early,
falling
like,
asleep,
way-
that's what I fall
It
asleep
wasn't.
to.
It
Team highlights.
Shaq never played with
Keep
LeBron.
highlights, man.
You never?
He did.
Oh, true.
Oh, the Cavs team.
Cavs team. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
Shaq
happened?
and LeBron.
That's
imagine,
whack.
imagine if Shaq was prime. Oh.
but Shaq finished with four championships, and guess what? You know what's crazy about Shaq?
Mhm.
This is the reason why I have Shaq above Kobe,
Sure.
because the three-peat that they had together.
Shaq final MVP every year.
He's better. He's just
Not
better.
even a single one.
And also, Shaq is obviously, your favorite phrase. He's more efficient.
How efficient.
Well, except for the
And-
free throws. Except
and
for
he
the
got
free
that shoe
throws.
brand.
And he got
That
the shoe
legacy
brand.
because he's the
No.
GOAT.
23.7 points per game, 11 boards a game.
How many? Could you do me a little research?
Yeah.
Go to look at the win shares
On who?
on Shaq.
Yeah, sure. The win shares per 48 are just career win shares.
Well,
Career win shares is 181.7.
Did you look at the years or no?
Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I can. Why?
Well, let's look at those championship years. This that three-peat. I wanna
Okay,
see.
so the three-peat in the regular season, but in the first year that they won in the three-peat, he led the entire league in win shares.
W.
The second year that they won, right after that, led the league in win shares. And then the when they hit the three-peat year, he didn't lead the league, but he still had 13.2, which is like way above league average.
Okay.
So he led the league in win shares, and if we're talking win shares per 48, he did it 2 out of those 3 years as well.
Not same years?
Nope.
How does that work?
Because I don't know, like
That's whack, I guess.
yeah.
So could you say it was more pivotal to that team?
Also, those 3 years he had the greatest box plus minus among the entire league. Those 3 years, and also had the highest VORP, which I know these are like really cringe numbers. I guess all some people can say.
Well, I'm trying to see it's kind of hard, right? You
Yeah.
have to really like.
But this is what's crazy. That first season, this is all you gotta know. Because Lewis was asking me, what really is a defensive win share? He was talking to me about
Oh
that.
yeah.
This is what's crazy about Shaq. That first year, that 99 to 2000 year, when they finally won the chip, he led the regular season in offensive win shares, defensive win shares, obviously total win shares per 48, offensive box plus minus, total box plus minus, and VORP, which means like he has the highest value in the entire league. And also in that season, I'm pretty sure he won
What
MVP.
does that mean?
Kobe, huh?
He won MVP that year as well.
Kobe, huh?
Go look at Kobe stats, huh?
He's mid.
Yeah, by the way, in that year he averaged 29.7 points per game, which also was the scoring leader.
Think of
in
the
entire league.
longevity though. That's why Shaq ain't all that.
So
You know how many times Shaq led the league in field goal percentage, Vivian?
Well, many times.
10 times. A decade.
Kobe ever do that?
Fishing like
Nah.
that, yeah. Mhm.
You know how many
Four
times he
times
led
a
the league
game,
in
bro.
efficiency field goal percentage?
12
6 times.
Oh. Okay, I like it. I was making up stats.
Free throw percentage career? No. But I mean, he is.
He is.
Wait, Vivian, where did me, Rohan, and I told you because me, Rohan, and Lewis all had him the highest.
Even if I had him for Hakeem.
Yeah.
Which is kind of whack.
I know. I didn't think I'd put him that high originally.
I've been on his tail.
Okay. He's been looking at me for the past like 10 minutes.
I just wondering what's going on through that metal brain of yours.
What? Metal?
My brain's already all out of whack.
Pink oil brain.
But me, Lewis, and Rohan all having Shaq at 6th is
Sounds pretty good to me.
what put him 1 point above Kobe.
That's kind of crazy.
I know, right? By the way, the 9 through 5, unbelievably close.
But yeah,
Everybody is within 10 points.
because we all kind of know.
Like, who's
should
like
be a
supposed
There's a
to
clear
be in the
4.
There
top
should be a definite top 5.
There's a clear 4.
It's not.
No, it's not a definitive 5.
It should be.
It's a clear 4. No, you're capping.
No, I'm not capping.
Capping.
Because I'm right. Objectively.
All right.
You're wrong.
So that's Shaq at 8. Now let's move on to 7. 2 points above Shaq. Where do you even start with this guy?
Which guy? Oh, is it the weird man?
The other half of Vipin's all-time plumber team.
Oh, I know who it is.
Oh,
Ron, what's his name?
Mr. Wilt.
Mr. Milt.
Milk Chamberlain.
I have him at the lowest, probably.
Wait, who?
I know for a fact I have him at the lowest.
Vipin started off.
What's going on here?
Will Chamberlain? My guy. I had him 8.
I can tell you, Vipin. I'll tell you where
I
had
know.
him before
I
we
know.
start.
I have him
Eight.
at the lowest.
I had him at 7.
Here's where everyone had Wilt. Everyone had him at least in the top 10, but Ron had him the lowest at 10. Is that a plumber tax?
Wait, did you have Russell?
Honestly, might be a kind of
Russell?
a plumber tax, but that's also
Oh,
because
that
I
was-
built Russell
Well,
right underneath him.
Because he had Chamberlain at 10 and then Russell at 11. So
Okay.
maybe a plumber tax.
I was about to say like,
Yeah.
nah, we'll bet him.
Well,
And
it's
then
definitely better than Russell because
Mahir
obviously,
had Wilt at 9.
despite how many wins he had, it was just because of the better team.
Vipin has Wilt at 8. Where is this? No, it's not even where he finished. Never mind.
He
What
finished
is
seven.
the problem?
Me and Lewis had him at 7, where he finished.
That's
Too
dumb.
high.
That's
That's
what I'm
dumb.
talking about.
Too high.
And then
Too high.
And then
Oh,
Jack
too
and
high.
then Jack and Daniel have Wilt at 6th.
Alright, you gotta calm down.
What do you mean? We have Shaq at 6th.
Yeah, but he's the GOAT. Top 2 center all time.
So Wilt,
It's because
he is so unbelievably good.
it's not fair. What Wilt was doing,
To plumbers.
because you can't even say like, oh, we have a new Wilt. Nah, dude.
He's a
Wilt
plumber nightmare.
will forever be his own dude.
The amount of records that guy holds.
I've seen drafts where people take Wilt Chamberlain first overall. I don't even blame them.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
know.
lie.
Because
It's
you
like,
almost
just
wanna see
don't
what he would
know.
do now.
Yeah,
You
you
almost
just
wanna
don't
see.
know what he could do.
I feel like averaging 50.
Like you don't think that he could do that, but then like
Because
if he does, then you're like, he's
you
the best
you
player
could
of
say
all time.
like, oh, he averaged 50, but against Plummer. Well, why wasn't anyone else doing that? Like, why
Exactly.
why are there no other
Why did
Wilts?
anyone else average 50?
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain that season where he averaged 50 never was on the bench. Ever. Not a
Yeah,
single
played-
game.
didn't he
played
play like he
48.5
played over
minutes
the
a game.
amount.
over 48 minutes a game, which is not
Yeah,
even
he
enough.
played-
Dude was
That
probably.
doesn't even happen.
He played all every
No,
single
overtime,
the whole
overtime.
time.
There's that many overtimes?
Yeah, he played well.
Well, if
he
you
played
have at
all
least one
48
overtime
minutes,
goal,
and then
it's
yeah,
gonna
he
be
played
over.
more than
He
that
played
for
every
one
single
game,
minute.
So then it would
No,
have
I
to
know what you're
be
saying,
more.
but to get to 48.5,
He's playing.
I mean,
every
he had to
single
play a
overtime.
couple overtimes, yeah, to get there.
Yeah, look, and he must have been drinking every night. He must have been smoking every night.
well, remember he's the guy that said, remember he slept
He
like
got the body
1,000 women.
count, yeah.
And Otto Porter's one of the products.
How is he?
He actually.
No, he just looks
No,
like
he
it.
looks like Will.
He
He
looks
just
like
had
it.
the
Surprised if he was.
resemblance, bro.
Nah,
You probably are too.
We got all descendants from.
There's no way. Look at him.
Nah, man.
but 7'1" during the 60s and 70s, right? And this guy is a 7-time scoring champ.
Yep.
11-time rebound champ.
Oh, really?
He was even. People forget how good of a passer Wilt was.
Dude, one time I remember the media was like clowning on him for like, oh, all he can do is just score. He can't win.
He just
You
plays
remember?
so
He can't get his
ball,
team-
right? Ball hog mode.
You remember?
He can't get his
The
teammates
media
involved.
was clowning Wilt.
He can't get his teammates
His
involved.
last season with Philadelphia, averaged 8.5 assists a game.
He did that because the media was like, he can't pass the ball. He can't get his teammates involved. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna lead the league in assists.
Yep.
And he did it.
So he was the assist champion that year. He's a 4-time MVP, which I think is
Should be higher.
tied for the second most
Should
ever.
be higher.
Or someone had 5. I think that's how many.
Jordan has 5.
Jordan has 5.
Kareem is 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan has 5.
Wilt's also he's only 2-time all defensive, but that's because
Didn't exist.
they didn't
Right.
exist.
Why you look at me?
I'm just.
I forgot.
Because this guy doesn't know.
Forgot I didn't.
And Wilt is indeed at least a 2-time NBA champ.
Which is about.
Well, that one.
Which one of his rings was obviously in the midst of
Come on.
The lockdown.
The lockdown, yeah, man.
Bill
COVID,
Russell.
COVID really happened, you know.
Stop Bill Russell finally.
He said, you know
And
what?
then his other one was with the
He's like,
Lakers
Bill
when he
Russell?
joined them in
Pity.
'72.
When he was old.
He was 35 years old, and he averaged under 15 a game, but he still averaged 21 points per game in the playoffs. 21 rebounds per game in the playoffs.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, those rebounds.
Proper, bro.
In his playoff career, he actually averages more rebounds than points.
Yeah, I know. His rebound stats.
Well, like
are
6.
absolute nuts.
No, he averaged like 20 something.
In the regular season, he's a little different. He's a 30
Yeah,
points per
yeah,
game
yeah.
career scorer.
Yeah, because he had
30
a.
points per game.
Pulling
Is
out.
that the highest?
Literally, the only reason Wilt isn't like an undeniable like top 3.
This is back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just that
If he was
much.
in the 80s,
Dude, he averaged 50
If
in
he
the
was in
80s.
the 80s, 90s, even like.
It will average 15 from one season
If
in
he
the
only-
80s
if
or
he
90s.
If he
he's
over-
number one
if he
all time.
over-
Free.
15
I
points
get
per
what he
game.
had.
debatable.
Wilt would have the greatest peak season ever.
Like,
No
undeniable.
Better than Jokic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
100%.
obviously.
Freaking 20 points?
Bro. Imagine if he did it in the 2010s.
Jokic has a top 10 peak.
If he did it in the 2010s, people would be like,
Imagine how would you react if a player just comes out average 50 for the whole season?
Also,
Like,
you know, it's just
if someone
ridiculous.
drops 50, Booser
That
was
would-
like
You would have to give him.
No,
not
he
even
would
the
have to-
Supermax.
yeah, he would be
the
have to give-
Gigamax, bro.
you would be
Then you
averaging 50 point games every
new
50
contract.
time.
no, they're not even gonna get paid by the team. The league's gonna pay them.
Yeah.
Like direct.
It would be a four like
Bro,
defenders on
he
it.
is a team. Yeah, he literally is a one-man team at that point.
So what's crazy though is like, imagine me. He's a rookie, right? He's 23 years old because he did the whole college thing,
Yeah.
right? What's going on over there?
Not that.
Bros be on Discord.
No.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Don't worry about it.
But imagine being a rookie, right? In 1960, we got all them white breaders down there, right? Will comes in. He leads that season, his rookie year. He's the MVP, Rookie of the Year, points per game leader, rebounds per game leader, and win shares leader.
Y'all don't understand how crazy it is for someone to.
It didn't win.
Imagine Chet Holmgren gets drafted and immediately is a league MVP. How do you react to that?
There's only 2 all time to win Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same year.
I feel like Kareem did that.
Did Kareem do it?
I feel like he did.
I don't think so.
Let me check.
I know he's there.
Are you a Kareem expert? That's what I thought.
No, but I mean he might have.
Well, we'll
Hakeem
check
did
right
not.
now.
It would.
I wish.
Yeah.
The answer is no. He didn't win MVP.
L.
He was rookie.
Hey, I mean, he has the most. Though.
He had definitely had a case for winning MVP though.
Yep.
He averaged more points, rebounds, and assists than the actual guy who won.
Who won?
Willis Reed, the dude I mentioned, the Knicks dude.
Who?
Willis Reed. Yeah, what's your name about who's the Cheeks guy? Maurice Cheeks.
Maurice Cheeks.
What you know about that?
Yeah,
Wait, who's the
he's all
guy
time,
that you got in 2K that like shot weird?
Dick Barnett.
Yes, the guy.
Knicks legend. He has a ring. At least 1 or 2.
Fraud ring.
With that ring or what? Oh no, he's.
No, with the Knicks.
Undeserved ring.
No, I know, but he was old.
Dude, how did the Knicks even? Why are the Knicks the highest value team?
Because they're in New York.
York. That's like the only reason.
Oh, because they're in New York.
Imagine if the Lakers were in New York.
Wait, but they're in LA.
Like, whatever.
Dick Barnett was a rookie the same
Wait,
year
how
Will
are they
was a
not the
rookie.
highest value?
Really?
Same draft class.
Holy.
Guess who was drafted first? Will Chamberlain. But guess where Dick Barnett was drafted? 5th.
That's valid.
Was Will Chamberlain number 1 overall?
Yeah.
That's a quick-
3rd overall.
What college did he play for?
Kansas.
Yeah, that sounds about
First
right.
overall pick was Bob Booser.
Oh, no.
A Booser?
Yeah.
That's unlucky, bro.
Imagine
Imagine
missing
that.
out on Will Chamberlain.
Oh my.
Wait a minute. I just realized something.
What?
Wait, when was
Pettit? Or what?
Will Chamberlain could have played with Oscar Robertson?
Same era.
Because the
Yeah.
first overall pick, Bob Booser, was from Oscar Robertson's team. That it would be.
That is actually.
Wait a minute.
Could you imagine how many
Yeah,
rings those
Will,
boys?
Will would have like
Bill
5 or
Russell
something.
would not even be in the conversation.
Yeah, Will would have like 5 or 6.
Oh my god. Okay, but yeah. So now we're moving on, I guess, into our clear top 6. No, it's not clear actually.
It's obvious. Mine's clear to me.
Yeah, but yours is bogus.
What?
Because you have Kobe Bryant at 5.
Yeah, so it's all messed up.
I'm honestly, I'm not like crazy mad
I
about
mean,
it.
mine's messed up. Too.
I would say Rohan having Olajuwon at 5 is the worst.
fuming.
Well.
Well. Wow. I mean, don't get it twisted. I got an Olajuwon jersey in the closet. All right.
Never where?
Where?
So, Kobe at 161, Shaq 162, Wilt 164. Now at 6th place, coming in at 166, is one of my favorite players of all time.
Well, place?
6th place.
Yeah. You
One
got
of my favorites of all time. Vipin's objective number 6.
so fact.
The big fundamental, the greatest power
Big
forward of all time.
Fact.
Tim Duncan.
Wait, what? That's not what I had.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
We're sick.
It's
It
literally
is
what
what
I
I
got.
had, bozo. That's what I thought.
Some
The
people-
Big
Unbelievable.
5 rings.
Let me tell you where everybody had Tim
Winningest
Duncan.
franchise of all time because of him.
So here's Tim Duncan, and this is
That's
where
Kenny
some people
Parker.
might look at other people differently.
But the Hornets, he's mid.
So the worst is Daniel, and I think it's honestly just a boring diff because he had Duncan at 11.
I mean, he's pretty boring.
Like,
Well,
But
yeah.
like,
He's like Jokic.
he's a dynasty.
Yeah.
He's like Jokic. He's boring, but he's getting it done. I mean, Jokic doesn't win, but
Well, we don't know if Jokic is like gonna be a dynasty.
well, because Jokic is not in one of the best
No
teams of
teams.
all time.
Yeah.
He has no
yeah, the
team.
best.
yeah, Tim Duncan made it the best team.
Nah.
True.
He
Saved him.
was the core
Hey,
piece of that.
but
big
will that Manu Ginobili?
No, but Tim Duncan was there before the whole
Hey,
franchise.
Tony Parker, that boy nice.
Hey, without Pop,
He won a Finals
hey,
MVP.
That
Hey,
boy nice.
hey, without Pop, does he win those rings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably not as many because Popovich is the greatest coach of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I'll give you
Or
that.
Phil
but-
Jackson.
Yeah,
Well, no,
yeah.
but I like Greg Popovich more. So suck it.
You're bozo. Phil Jackson is easily the best coach
You
of
have
all
Kobe
time.
at 5, so your opinion's invalid.
It's easily Tyronn Lue. See what he did in the finals?
Hey, he won with LeBron.
It's Steve Kerr, no question.
Steve Nash.
He's
Yep.
probably. I
Steve
mean,
Nash.
it's kind of weird, but he probably is up there though.
Who? Steve Kerr?
You know
He
that.
probably is up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Daniel has
He built
Duncan.
that team.
Daniel has Duncan at 11. Nobody has him at 10. Nobody has him at 9. Jack and Lewis have Tim Duncan at 8.
Why is so low?
Rohan
I'm at
has,
6.
Rohan has Tim Duncan at 7. Vipin and Mahir have Tim Duncan at 6, and I have Tim Duncan at 5.
Huh?
You really tell me if you had to draft a player, you'd rather draft
Tim Duncan
Let's hear
and
it.
Kobe.
over Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
Yes.
You're a troll.
I'll take a fundamental player over a guy that shoots 40 times a game.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's Kobe
That's what
though.
I'm talking
It's
about.
Kobe though.
It's Tim Duncan though.
If Tim Duncan
I'm
shot
selling. Y'all be over there doing this. I'll be selling tickets. I got Kobe Bryant
Selling
in the arena.
tickets?
I got Kobe Bryant in the arena.
This is literally about selling tickets.
Bro,
I'm making profit.
while you're in the
I'm
lottery,
making profit.
we're gonna be selling more tickets for the
I got
playoffs.
he gonna average 40. He gonna average 40.
If Tim Duncan shot 40 times a game, that man would have been averaging Wilt numbers.
But he didn't though.
Exactly, because he didn't have to.
Because he has the best organization of all time.
Because he made it the best
That
organization.
brother was on the Lakers.
But the front, the head
Oh
office.
my.
No, the head office was there.
Oh my goodness.
I
Whatever.
can't
Move
believe-
on, y'all bozo.
Back-to-back MVPs.
Kobe.
He
Guess
did
what?
not do that.
He has twice as many MVPs
Rob-
as Kobe.
Robbed by
Oh,
Nash.
hell.
Robbed by Nash.
Hey, Nash was a better player than
No.
No, he
Wait,
was not.
you said Kobe was robbed by Nash? I would say Shaq is robbed by Nash.
What year did Nash win?
He went back-to-back.
Oh wait. Oh no.
Shaq. Are you crazy?
Shaq?
What years did Nash win?
03-04, I think?
Oh, yeah.
No,
No.
that's Garnett won 04. No, but no, you're wrong. You're just wrong. You're just wrong.
03.
Let me tell you what's going
What
on.
are you talking about?
Let me tell you what's going
Nash,
on.
Kobe averaged 35 a season and Nash won.
Hold up.
He better.
I just want to see when Nash won.
So bozo, like this guy's a bozo.
No. Shaq should have more MVPs than Kobe. But guess what? Kobe should also have more. They both got snubbed, but at different times.
Yeah, that's something different.
The ones that Nash got should have gone to Shaq. At least one of them, in my opinion.
No, when did Nash? You're tripping.
I'm trying to
No,
find it, Vivian.
you're stupid. Nash and Shaq were different eras, bro.
I'm gonna kill myself.
I don't think so. Where's Jason Kidd in all this?
Steve Nash won MVP.
Back-to-back years.
05? 05 and 06?
Vivian, just tell me the answer, bro.
Hold on. I can't read this.
Search it up. This should be an easy stat.
Right, 2004 to 2005, and then 05 to 06.
Okay. So 2005 and 2006. Okay.
Shaq won all that in 05. He wasn't.
Yeah, but he's a god.
In 05? Nah, he mid.
Well, he's on Miami, right?
Are you stupid?
Yeah. Why does
Why
everyone
not?
act like Shaq was washed when he was on Miami?
That's not MVP level. What? Shaq in Miami was never MVP level. You're stupid. No, don't talk to me.
Pull up the stats.
I'll pull it up right now.
Pull up the stats, man.
Shaq in Miami was never MVP level.
He only dropped 25, 5, and 5. Oh.
Shaq in Miami average, let's see it, 22 points, 10 rebounds. Wow, MVP of the league. Congrats.
Still the most dominant player in the entire league.
Well, yeah, because he was just 1 year off from being the Lakers, bruh. That dominant doesn't mean the
Shaq,
best player in the league.
Kobe should have won it in 06.
Bozo kid. I mean, I'm right.
Kobe should have won it in 06.
05?
05,
wasn't Shaq.
05 is close.
It wasn't Shaq. Actually, LeBron probably did better than Shaq that year.
That's LeBron's like 30
He
years.
was like 23, bro.
No, Kobe,
wait.
I'll give you that one, but Kobe undoubtedly should have won that one in 06.
Bro, in 05, LeBron was averaging 31.
Yeah, but LeBron is a bum.
Wait, what?
Dude, in
What
05,
are you talking about?
in 05, LeBron averaged 31 points per game, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. You telling me
It's a team
that? You telling me that?
It's a team diff.
Dude,
It's
you
not
better
Cavaliers,
get
right?
MVP
Yeah,
to
it's a
Shaq
team
than
diff.
LeBron.
It's a
You're
team
try-
diff.
yeah,
You know, back
you're
in the
the
day,
ball.
they used to think like
You're the
that.
ball.
They're like, if your team's not good enough, you're not winning the MVP, bro.
What?
Okay, so we're on Tim Duncan.
The agenda.
This
Mate.
guy's a troller.
So we're on Tim Duncan.
What happened here? Shaq should have robbed, huh? Bozo? What happened to that tape?
No, Shaq should have more MVPs and Kobe should have more MVPs.
If you, I was on that specific year though. You said
I literally just told you that Kobe should have undoubtedly won it in 06.
Hey, what about 05 though, huh?
It's way closer. I honestly would go give it to Shaq. That's fine.
You know 05?
I have no problems with it.
Shaq does not deserve an 05.
All right, whatever. I mean, that's
Bad
difference of
take
opinion
to
there.
believe it. No, whatever.
But Kobe should have won because Kobe led the league in points. He has like 35 and a half a game in 06.
Wait, I don't think he won though.
Clear.
I don't think he won though. His team was kind of bad.
In 06? I don't really
Shaq's
know.
gone.
I don't know
It's
every
just
single
him.
stat of all time, so I
It's
don't
just him.
really-
He's gone.
Yeah, irrelevant. So stay irrelevant.
I got average 35 and a half.
Exactly, and now win the MVP.
Come on, man.
Because what does Steve Nash do? After what, 14 and 10?
Bozo. It's because he won a lot.
Yeah. All right, but that's Tim Duncan. I mean, what else do we have to say about Tim Duncan? I mean, he's just like a.
Left fundamental.
We didn't really talk about him too much because Vivian was too stuck on this Kobe at 5 thing. So
I didn't know he was a Kobe defender now.
Vivian, I remember the only thing Vivian used to say was just like, I can't believe people put Kobe so high.
Yeah,
But then
I
come
remember.
to find out,
I
he's the
remember
highest
that.
out of anybody.
I remember.
Remember I DM'd me here about KD?
What'd you say?
I said, Chris Paul above KD, sobbing emoji, you are a criminal. And he just responded, he said, KD a fraud. I almost just didn't put him on the list, but this list was before Chris Paul became a real fraud.
Fairs. Fairs. All right, so that's Tim Duncan. He only finished 2 points above Wilt.
I'm expanding.
So now we're moving it. Now everyone should know the top 5 then, right? It's not everyone's top 5 because it's not my top 5.
My objective.
It's not Rohan's top 5. It's not your top 5.
It's my top.
Because obviously,
Top
yeah.
4 is objective for everybody, right?
well, yeah.
I better not see a stupid top 2.
Okay, so here's 5th place.
God.
Fifth place coming
valid, right?
coming in at 5th place, Larry Bird.
That's valid.
I'm glad I kind of snubbed him, don't lie.
What?
I kind of snubbed him
No,
too.
well, no, it was me, Rohan. It was actually no, it was a lot of us.
What?
He snubbed him.
So Jack, Mahir, and Lewis all have Larry Bird at 5. That's where he finished.
Not bad, Kobe.
But
Not.
Rohan and Daniel have Larry Bird at 7. And sorry, wait, did I say that right? No, Vipin and Daniel have Larry Bird at 7. Me and Rohan have him at 8.
You're a fraudie.
See, so
You have
Here's
him
how it
one
went
spot
up.
above me.
Fraudie. If it's not mine, if you think it's not where I have him, it's wrong.
He's the worst. This is the worst thing I've ever heard.
well,
I
here's how
couldn't
he
have
felt.
Bird 5. So
Here's how he felt. All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, obviously, I had Hakeem at 5, right? You know, okay. And then I had Shaq below him. Then I had Tim Duncan after, and he was like just right above Larry Bird.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I know my 4. So, out of those, realistically, I feel like Tim Duncan could be above him in certain points, right? And Shaq might be a stretch.
I still don't understand why is Larry Bird better than Kobe? Why?
Why are you looking at me like I have Larry Bird at 5th place? I have him at the lowest. I have him lower than you.
Who put Larry Bird better than Kobe?
Everybody except for Daniel and you.
Why? Why is he?
Pull
Why?
up the stats.
Yeah, but I'll pull up the stats, sure. It's just
Talk to him,
He
Vivian.
revolutionized being a white boy.
That is true. That is true. He's the original.
right. Larry Bird.
He was dominating in the 80s, bro.
Larry
in
Bird.
the 80s, that was absolutely
he was
Hell
hella
of
different.
the shit
trio,
in the
bro.
80s. He won what? 3 chips? 3?
Yeah, yeah. He did.
3 rings? What? 3 MVPs?
Yeah, all three
yeah.
3 years in a row.
Yeah, 3 MVPs.
Who else doing that?
Actually,
Some man.
I know you're
Wait,
probably not doing
how
that.
many people have
guys
won
doing
like
that?
3 MVPs in a row?
Not too many.
Giannis should have
He's
done
like,
it.
I don't think anybody
One or
ever
two,
did.
right?
LeBron hasn't.
yeah,
LeBron was
has
2, space 2.
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Should have had the one in between. Should have had
3
Why in a row?
MVPs. Is he
In
the
a
only
row.
one?
Does Kareem have that?
I don't think so.
I don't
Even
know.
though he won 6.
But I know
don't
Bird
think
won
so.
3 in a row.
Yeah.
He might be the only one to do that.
See, Bird was pretty elite.
He
on
might
both
actually
ends
be
of
the only one to do
court,
that. I
and he was
never
a
know
passer
that.
too.
A
But
3-peat for MVPs.
you take Bird.
No.
With,
No.
Bird had a good team for most of
Nah.
his career. He just did.
Bro, he was dominating in like.
But he was dominating
The peak
other good
eras,
teams.
bro.
He was dominating a player that's arguably better than
You
him.
take Kobe.
Yeah.
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 Are you saying Kobe did not do that?
No.
He didn't dominate better teams.
I mean,
He scored 81 points in a game.
They let him though.
that was regular season.
They let him do that.
81 points in a game, bro. Kobe, a bad man. People feared Kobe. They feared him. They
Bro,
feared
you know
Bird,
the way
too.
they talk about Larry Bird? They talked about him like they were gonna kill his their moms.
Oh yeah,
bro.
you
In
haven't
the
seen Larry Bird trash
80s,
talking.
80s,
You
80s
know,
is
bro.
fraud hours.
How is it fraud hours?
Larry
Kobe,
Bird might actually be the greatest trash talker ever.
that's kind of real though.
Fine, just to like, I'm not gonna be here and be like, this is why Larry, because we never watched Larry Bird, right?
I saw the documentary call.
I
Yeah,
thought
we've seen Larry Bird like highlights, but we've never sat down and watched a Larry Bird
but
full
the
game.
way that he could trash talk and then just back
Bro,
up.
it was different.
Honestly, we should sit down one day and just watch old heads.
Yeah. Well, I tried to. You know what? Actually, I did watch. I watched when Oscar Robertson and Kareem won their title. I watched Game 7.
The whole thing.
Oh no, it wasn't Game 7. They swept. Game 4. They beat like the Washington Bullets or something. Okay, but I'll just give you some numbers, just for some numbers for their career. Larry Bird has a higher offensive rating and defensive rating than Kobe.
In what era though?
The
Is that a for real question right now?
80s, 90s.
No, I was thinking, okay. Here's the thing. Kobe.
Criminal.
Kobe averaged his high scoring numbers in the 2000s, early 2000s. The scoring was a lot less than it was in the 80s. It was. Go look at it. You can go search it up.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
You know how many he was shooting though,
The
right?
scoring volume and the shots taken in the early 2000s was a lot less than it was in the
but
80s.
Kobe- subject of the era.
Kobe was the outlier there though. Kobe was shooting like 40 shots a game.
He was making a good amount of them.
Don't
Well,
look at me.
no
Why are you looking
wonder.
at me?
If you're an average basketball
Yeah,
player,
you
you're
know.
shooting 40
He's
times
a
a game.
moderator.
You're gonna make some of them.
Like you say
Who-
that like
So you
scoring
tell
was
me,
deflated, right?
freaking
But like
Otto Porter, and you make it 40 points. I don't know,
Well,
40
Arnold Porter's
shots.
not top 30, you nut.
Not, it's not happening. No.
If you make Durant shoot 40 times a game, he's putting up those points easily.
Durant dropped like 70.
Exactly.
I guess Durant's also a top 30 player.
Yeah, but I'm saying
is he
that
better
caliber
than
of
Kobe?
player, if he was doing that, would you
No,
put him
it's
top 5? Exactly, you fraud.
I
Exactly.
can't deal with this.
But Larry Bird, efficient, both sides of the court,
Better
crazy,
shooter,
better shooter, better defender,
better rebounder, better passer.
against, and he had that rivalry which he was dominating for a
Uh,
little bit.
With Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
against
like
Magic
the
Johnson
team.
is what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah. And that's one of the better.
Larry
things.
Bird also has more win shares per 48, which actually is like a he actually
points.
contributed more wins on a per 48-minute basis.
He ain't got Shaq. No. He ain't got Shaq.
Kobe
I don't
was
think
fine.
he had a Shaq caliber player though.
No, but I feel like he didn't have a bad team. Bird didn't have a
I
bad
know he
team.
didn't have a bad team, but he definitely didn't have a Shaq caliber player on his team.
No.
Very true.
Like the
How many rings does Kobe win without Shaq?
3.
Do
Two or
you think he
three.
wins one of those three-peats?
Huh?
You think he wins like one of those rings?
I don't think he
Yes.
three-peats though.
I don't think he
No,
actually
but he's
did.
saying because
Yeah.
how many rings did he win without Shaq? He already won 2. That's
Yeah, yeah,
Two by
why that
himself.
question. Yeah, that's why that question.
I feel like he'd do one more than that without Shaq. Yeah, because they built around him in other ways, right?
But yeah, I would just.
And how many rings
With
Larry Bird
Shaq.
got?
3. It's pretty equivalent, bro.
So
3 MVPs though.
Yeah, but like a lot of these were.
But
snub.
three
Yeah, but
MVPs.
Kobe should have more than one.
Kobe got
Yeah.
hella
He should have
snubbed at
3.
some MVPs.
Probably. 2 or 3.
Shaq and Kobe both should have like 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Only
5.
one? That's crazy.
kind of stuff.
But I'm saying, like, as from a stats perspective, you look at Larry Bird, you can say, but you see now you're kind of stretching. I feel like 'cause
You're biased.
No, not even like that. Not even like a Kobe like promoter thing. But you're blaming Larry Bird on the era, even though we've just said how the '80s is a great era.
80s is a fine era, but like, you still can't deny that the 2000s was harder. Just was.
Does basketball get harder every decade?
That's how it
think
works. People get better.
I mean,
The players nowadays are better than the players in
But
the
like,
past.
I know-
Yeah, but the rules change.
Yeah,
rules
rules
change
so
all the time.
players train better now. They eat better. They have more
True.
medical care. That just allows them to just be better. Like if you get Will Chamberlain, like the medical care now, and like before like freaking hyperdunk or something, oh, it's over. Jordan,
It's not like he got injured.
he was wearing Converse, bruh. He was dunking like that.
It was Dave though.
Give Jordan, like give Will Chamberlain like some LeBrons. He's going crazy.
No, he's not.
He is.
No one wears.
But you
those,
gotta
bro.
think about the longevity too. A lot of the players like
Kobe, yeah,
in the
exactly.
past-
Longevity a thing. Longevity is important.
Oh,
Bird did
well,
not have
Kobe had
longevity.
pretty good longevity.
That is the
regardless of
difference. Is that Kobe's longevity is.
Like,
Crazy.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Well, you say Bird didn't have longevity.
Then he got hella injured towards the end. He just
Oh,
sat
yeah.
down.
Towards the
No,
end.
but no, he was an All-Star every year of his entire career,
Except
except
for
for the
one
one year because he only played 4 games because he had an injury, or 6 games.
How many seasons did he even play?
14?
Yeah.
13?
He didn't play that long. Hey, but he was
He
doing
did
that in those
that.
tiny
But we're
shorts.
also talking about like Kobe, how Kobe's career is like a normal career. That's a very outlier career Kobe had in terms
Yeah.
of 21 seasons
Yeah.
or 19, whatever it was.
Yeah. I don't quite remember.
That's an outlier season
Yeah.
for a lot of players in the
Like-
league.
Yeah, back in the early 2000s, a
Yeah.
lot of players made it there.
Yeah. So you say Bird doesn't have longevity. He has longevity.
In a tougher era, or a more physical.
More
era.
physical era.
Not tougher era.
Yeah.
More physical one. Because 15 years in that era,
Yeah.
it's pretty solid.
Plus, he was a 3-point master.
I think okay, but so you look at defensive wise.
You're not gonna say he's better.
He is. Kobe's a better defender than Larry Bird. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind he is.
Based on what?
Just he is what 9-time all defense. I mean, let's go look. Let me go find out exactly what he did. Kobe.
Didn't Larry Bird have not bad defensive?
No, he was also a good defender.
He had a higher
Kobe's-
defensive rating.
Yeah.
Kobe's a better defender.
Scroll up.
Yeah, 3 defensive all, 3 all defensive.
Does he have? Oh yeah, okay, 3 all defensive.
There's not that many. Kobe's like 9 of them, right?
Yeah.
You're
Kobe
fraud.
did that.
Kobe Bryant is a 12-time all defensive player.
How many steals do you average his career?
I got surprised by that number when I saw it.
In his peak, it was like 1 to 2.
But how
never,
many
never
ever?
2.
Yeah, what's his career though?
Like probably 0.9 or
It's
something.
kind of weird to read.
No, it's really not.
It's all the way at the bottom, just for per game.
1.4.
1.4.
Bird's 1.7.
Better.
Okay.
Better.
12-time all defense versus
But also,
3.
but I will. But this is what I'm saying though. Rebounding is a part of defense.
It is.
Bird,
Bird was taller.
small forward.
10.
Oh,
Bird was
Bird
bigger.
was taller, so
Oh.
he equals better rebounder.
Bird was bigger.
Hey, what Westbrook doing then? Exactly.
Be honest with me. When you think about Larry Bird, do you think that Bird is averaging double-digit rebounds a game for his entire career? No.
Yeah, like 9-10.
When I think of Larry Bird, I think about sharpshooter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
exactly what I think about.
I think about sharpshooter. 3-point contest,
Triple winner, right?
everything like that.
Yeah.
And I think defensive well because he also is a very good defensive player.
Yeah.
You don't think about him averaging 10 rebounds a game for his career.
But Kobe like a hella defensive player. 12.
He is. He's a very good
Yeah,
defensive
better
player.
defensive player.
Well,
He
Wow.
better. He just is.
Wait, pull up those defensive win shares.
I mean, to be fair, in Kobe's
Pull up
era,
that stat.
in Kobe's era, I do think the defense was a little bit better than
It was.
Larry Bird's era.
Yep.
Well,
2000
So to
crazy
be like
good.
distinguished in that era as well.
Dude, he had
means a
12
little
all
bit.
defensive selections in an era where defense was like crazy. Like 2010s was a little bit weaker defensively than like the 2000s, but like in the 2000s, I don't know how many he got exactly, but I'm sure he got a lot of those all defensive selections in the 2000s.
The issue, Lewis, with what you wanted to know is, wait, this is Kobe's entire career?
I don't know. I'm not.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's better.
Wait, so Kobe played 7 more seasons than Kobe.
Bro,
Wow.
Kobe.
this guy.
Kobe played 7 more seasons than Larry Bird, and Larry Bird has 9 more defensive win shares than Kobe. And that's not
What did he do?
That's not an average. That's an accumulation.
What did he do? Fraudulent. Bad.
Put that boy in the times.
Wait,
don't
pull
matter
out
to
that
me.
box minus 4.
How can you hate on someone that has? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Hey, look at that DPM or DBPM.
Yeah.
1.8. Go to the next one.
That's Larry Bird, by the way.
Oh, he's dead.
Here's Kobe's negative .01.
Oh, whoa. What did he do?
Chill out. You're like comparing a fraud to a.
True.
No, it's not like that.
I don't think it's a fraud. I only have him one.
Larry Bird would have destroyed Mama mentality in his face.
Mm,
He would have said, You're small.
I don't
Little
know.
bug.
What about Larry Bird versus KD?
Ooh.
Oh.
do you think
Larry
Kobe,
Bird?
I personally think Kobe was a better scorer than Larry Bird, though.
Yeah.
Well, Kobe's just
Because Kobe's game was
wait.
literally built
What
around...
is your definition though of that?
Well,
You
I
talk
no,
efficiency?
no.
You talk
We're
shooting,
not talking
actual
about
ability?
efficiency.
Bird is clear.
No, I'm talking about like creating a shot.
Yeah.
Right. And like I guess having to carry.
Well, because
Okay,
Kobe
but
was
think
one of
of-
the first
alright.
ISO gods.
Alright,
Yeah.
think what- so during that era, like MVP.
Well,
wise,
one.
it
of
was
them,
just
there was only one. before
him or Magic.
that you could
Who?
really say.
Bird?
During that era, it was him or Magic. No one else was really in
But
contention for
Larry
that.
also.
Yeah,
wasn't
but you know
that-
why?
yeah,
Because those two guys were
Was it
so
bet-
unbelievably
yeah.
elite above everyone else.
And then Jordan.
But there was just more competition in Kobe's era.
Steve Nash.
That was stupid. The league was weird. Look at the amount of players in the 2000s that were like crazy good.
Give us
Shaq,
some
KD,
names.
Bron,
Duncan.
Duncan, the entire freaking Spurs thing. Who else was in 2000? Westbrook, freaking.
No.
No,
We're moving on.
Not in the 2000s.
You mean
2010s was
KD?
Westbrook.
Wait, what
mean
was
May-
I
Larry
did
Bird's
say
last
KD.
year?
What'd you say?
What was Larry Bird's last year?
What do you mean his last year? Last year he played?
Yeah.
I don't think.
92.
Okay, fraud.
No. Kobe would have swatched the white boy.
Ooh,
swatched him.
wrong.
He would have swatched
So you're
him.
telling me Larry Bird played with an era with two undeniable, or the one, right, top 4, should be Magic. And then he had some Jordan. Not his, like, prime years.
Yeah.
But he had the Jordan for a while, a little bit.
Jordan with no help.
But he was still,
It's just him.
so?
His team was good, and Jordan's team was just really only Jordan.
Yeah, okay, what? I'm talking about the caliber of players.
The caliber of players back then were just on
Two
average.
top 4
Also,
players.
by the way, Larry Bird is 23-9 all time in playoff series.
I mean, like.
And guess what? He's 3-2 in the finals. And guess what? 2 of those 3 finals wins were against
Magic.
Yeah.
Hakeem.
Oh, yeah. They played twice?
No, I don't think it was Hakeem, but it was the Rockets twice.
I think Hakeem played him once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. He wasn't in that first one. It was Moses Malone in that first Rockets
Oh
one.
my god.
But that second time that they
Alright,
played the Rockets in the finals.
Alright,
that
well,
was
why
when they played
didn't, Alright, well, why didn't Bird win? He won 3 rings, right?
3 rings.
How many finals MVPs does he have?
Larry
2.
Bird has 2 finals MVPs.
What happened the other year? Cornbread Maxwell. You let a bib named Cornbread do
Isn't this
finals
really
MVP?
Cedric?
You let a dude, or he let a dude.
Cornbread!
Kobe let a dude named Nash win an MVP over him.
I mean, his team had like 60 wins.
Yeah, do better.
Kobe's team was garbage. What are you gonna do about that?
So now,
Wait.
You want to check the
Wait, like that's. But you know how you talk about how Kobe should have gotten more MVPs? Well, Larry Bird should have definitely gotten that Finals MVP because Frank Cornbread averaged 16 and 7.5 a game in that.
Well, you can say that about so many players, bro.
the narrative.
All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Doesn't matter to
We've
me.
been sitting on
I'm
Larry
not-
Bird
you
versus
can't
Kobe.
say
I didn't think it would go
You
this
can't
long.
say my mind.
We've been sitting on. Okay, so now we're gonna go to our clear top 4.
3 to 12, all defensive.
Who cares?
He's Bozo. My boy can't defend.
So that was everything there was really
He's
close.
really bad.
So Bird is at
No.
5th. Bird's at 5th, and Kobe's at 9th. And Bird only has 11 more points than Kobe.
L.
So everybody right there is really close.
Roll.
Fourth
Someone's
place.
trolling.
Fourth place on our list, Magic
It's
Johnson.
obvious.
And the reason I'm not hyping it up is because everybody had Magic Johnson at 4th.
He's the GOAT.
Everybody did, right?
If he didn't get HIV, he's 3. Nah, just kidding. But
He's unreal though.
he
I
was
mean, he just did.
truly the definition
Got
of
eyes
the
behind his
dream.
head, you know?
Oh my goodness, Magic Johnson is so good.
He was so good.
Finn, what was that thing you said about the other day about Steph Curry? Do you remember?
What is it?
If Steph
I
Curry
do.
wins the Finals MVP in a ring this year, he's better than Magic.
Yeah,
That is.
Yeah, that was like kind of just general idea, maybe.
Considering how
maybe if he wins 6 more rings in his
I
prime.
could like then it'd be like more of a debate.
Maybe.
But then Kobe would then Curry would have to be top 4 all time, which is
Yeah.
So
that's kind of hard.
watch this though. Magic Johnson played only 12 years,
He was great in the 12 years.
right? 12-time All-Star.
Yep.
Boom.
I do.
4-time
Look
assist.
at me.
4-time assist champion. 2-time steals champion. 5-time NBA champ. 3 of them Finals MVP. 3-time MVP. All rookie team. I mean, he's just I don't know.
And this is the dude that talks about Larry Bird like he was like second coming of God. He's like
Yep. Magic Johnson, by the way, I will stand by the fact that Magic Johnson it's obvious that he revolutionized the point guard, but he arguably revolutionized the entire game more than anybody else.
Well, you say more than anyone?
It's debatable.
I don't know.
A 6'9" point guard in the 80s.
Yeah,
He
even
revolutionized
now.
point guards.
Even now, you think it's
Averaging
revolutionized.
20,
but he already did it.
27 and
That's it.
11.
Even now, it
Yeah,
matters.
you think, oh, like Josh Giddey, oh, he's
Yeah,
revolutionized.
exactly.
But no, Magic already did it.
Exactly.
Like 40 years ago. Yeah.
That was.
So you actually were alive for that.
I watched the documentary though.
Okay. The
Yeah.
Mad documentary is out right now. Winning Time? Winning Time.
Looks mid.
But I watched, dude, if you ever sit down and watch, if you never watched it, just watch a Magic Johnson highlight reel. The most entertaining highlight reel, I think.
So crazy
out of
passes,
anybody.
bro. The
Yes.
passes. Woo-hoo.
It's,
I can never entertain someone who just looks at like the ultimate assists and be like, oh my god, Stockton has more assists, he's better.
yeah, no.
That's
Magic
just
Johnson
small.
is just,
Like he played for less seasons and he's still nutty.
Magic Johnson had back-to-back postseasons where he averaged 15 assists a game.
Okay, but can he beat Goku though?
I think he actually could.
So we all have Magic Johnson at 4th, so.
Yeah. Here's where it gets really. Nah,
Don't we
nah,
all have
not-
the same
not
top
three.
3?
Third place, coming in third place, we're not going to stall on it.
It's all
Kareem
good.
Abdul-Jabbar. Everyone had Kareem at 3rd. So Rohan did not put him at 1st this time, thankfully.
You're a troller. You got that last time? You're actually kidding, right?
Dude pulled up at the worst list of all time.
You put KD at 4,
Hey.
Kareem at 1. He's going
Kareem.
home, bro.
Kareem.
No way.
No, Curry was like
No.
5 or 6.
Kareem most MVPs of all time.
No,
I mean,
Kareem
that's
was
like, you can
Six-
never take that away.
6 rings, 6 MVPs. What can you all-time scorer? Not for long.
Yep.
LeBron's coming.
LeBron.
LeBron.
The
4-time block champion.
The flower.
Hakeem
The
got
gone.
more.
The
Yeah.
gone.
Like
Mhm.
gone.
I skipped
Like
that.
King.
Obviously, we talked about Rookie of the Year, and no, he didn't win MVP, but he should have. So he should have 7 MVPs. Because no one even has 5, I think.
5's unbelievable.
Doesn't MJ used to have?
Oh, maybe. I don't, we'll see.
Well, LeBron after next year, maybe.
Yeah.
38. He's 38.
Yeah,
Wins
he's
the
38.
MVP at 38.
But Kareem's also a 19-time All-Star.
That's insane. Longevity. That's longevity.
That's longevity. Because that boy was
But I
putting
think
up.
there's
That
also
was
a little bit
nice.
of consistency there too.
My God. He was ridiculous, bro. I mean, those Bucks years. What's crazy is that we say the Bucks years.
are crazy.
We say the Bucks years are his best. He played 20 years. Only 6 of them were in Milwaukee. All other 14 was the Lakers.
He was still really good in the Lakers though. Just he had a lot of years where he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
He was like good, but like not.
Well,
like,
because he obviously he started to die off because he played. Because people forget
he played hella minutes.
Kareem retired in '89. He started in 1969.
He played hella years.
He played against Matt. Wait, with
He played.
Oh,
he
yeah,
played,
yeah,
with-
yeah,
he
yeah,
played
yeah.
against
They
Chamberlain.
played on the same. Yeah,
He played against Chamberlain all the way to playing against Jordan.
Magic.
Yep.
that's
Dude.
ridiculous. Playing against Hakeem.
Yeah, he played against Hakeem.
I mean,
That's ridiculous, bro.
Imagine playing Will Chamberlain and Hakeem in the same
That
career.
was a prime era.
90's such a nice.
He was there, bro. He was there a decade before the 3-point line was made, and it was there a decade after the 3-point line was made.
That guy.
Bro, he was
So,
like.
about 20 seasons.
People underrate him a bit because he's kind of boring.
The LeBron longevity before.
He's not boring to me though.
Not bad.
He's definitely not boring. He has the sky hook, bro.
7'2", best center of all time.
He literally has one of the coolest moves in the game.
Most unstoppable move ever.
Hey, undebatably best college player of all time.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I've heard his college career is
LeBron.
insane. No, I've heard it's like ridiculous.
I just remember Pete Maravich in college.
Mid compared to Kareem.
45 a game with no 3-point line. Talk to me again.
Kareem went like every single year.
Yeah, that's the
3
difference.
in a row,
That's
and
the
he was like,
difference.
and they had to ban Duncan because he was too good.
Better than Zion though.
Is he better than Brandon Ingram?
Is Kareem better than Zion? Let's
As a college player. Alright, man.
Is Kareem better than Rohan?
Oh, man.
No.
I would not put him over. Ow!
Bro, seeing these other names though, that is
They got
in
him
the
there.
same draft class as Kareem is ridiculous. Bingo Smith.
Okay.
Like, these are real old head names. Whatever.
Yeah, because they got the mailman playing.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we're gonna move on into our top two.
This is
It's undeniably,
undebatable.
no one argues.
Okay, wait here.
It's undeniably
2 players, but
coming in at second. By the way, the total maximum points is 210.
The two player. Okay, before we say where we have them,
Well, everyone knows who the two players are.
two players are Jordan and LeBron, right?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
No.
we've been talking about it for a bit now.
Cornbread Max.
Yeah, cornbread. Wait, no, he
Ah,
has
bingo.
No. He must have Al Horford in there.
Must have Al Horford in there.
I might.
Basically, I would love to I would love for anyone to just go explode in the comments. And why one is better than the other.
I love that.
That'd be great.
I would do
We're
it.
down
It's
to make
fun.
fun of you.
Yeah. Oh, whoa.
Alright, white boy.
Okay.
So coming in
We're down to discuss.
first and second place on our all-time list. Second place, Michael Jordan.
Incorrect.
In first place, LeBron.
Let's hear the points though.
The points is that LeBron only finished one more point higher. Because 3 people had Jordan first, and 4 people had LeBron first.
Daniel Mahir.
LeBron second.
Me and Rohan had Jordan first.
Leave the table.
Nah.
And you know what? I don't care about the debate. I sat down. I said, this is the hardest thing ever. Because I flip-flop. I
I
flip-flop.
like
I
you
flip
anymore.
flop too.
Because remember how I said LeBron? I said, you know what? I put LeBron first. Because I was like, I really lived 8 years of my life watching basketball. And LeBron was in the finals all 8 years.
Mhm.
Ridiculous.
Jordan can't do that.
But you know what it is, Vivian? I'm not going to lie. This is what it comes down to for me.
I mean, if you
Ron might be able to relate to this. When I think of the word basketball, the first dude that pops into my head, without hesitation, is Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I see Bron.
Well, that's what makes sense.
Honestly, if LeBron had a better shoe, he'd be undisputed.
Undisputed
Because his
number
shoe
one.
brand was kind of
His shoe brand is.
If his Space Jam movie was better,
Yeah,
undisputed
Space Jam
number
1
one.
didn't know that either.
Huh?
No, but Space Jam 2 was one
But
of
it
the
was like
movies
Oh,
that
it's like
came
really
out.
nostalgic.
Space Jam
and
2
stuff.
was trash, bro.
Yeah, but
Space Jam 2
Um,
was just straight trash.
LeBron is not a good actor.
Well,
so like I mean,
it's just
I mean, I think
I'm an
I
era
feel like
based.
it's just dependent on
I'm era based.
Okay, here's the thing. LeBron's career
no,
needs.
I don't blame you. I don't
LeBron's
blame
career
anyone
needs a
for
lot
LeBron.
more context for you to understand than George. You look at Jordan, you're like,
you just look at the
3 3-peats, wow. 5 MVPs, 10 scoring, wow, he's crazy. But LeBron, you look at 4 rings, okay, 4 MVPs, okay, and then you think okay, other guys have done this. But if you put into his whole career under context, different things that he did, it makes each of those things more valuable.
So what you're saying is you have to be a nerd to understand LeBron.
You gotta be a nerd. You
Yeah,
gotta
be
live
a nerd.
through it.
You just,
We did live through it.
Exactly.
That's why I respect
All
LeBron
the
so
So
highly.
watch the dominance, right? 2010 until even before then.
10 finals appearances.
He's been to the
and he's
finals.
not done.
We've been alive 18, 19 years. He's been in the finals for more than half our lives. The finals, the NBA finals.
That was literally.
more.
I saw a video about it. It will never happen again. Like we were like
Dude.
almost.
No, because
One player
We're
getting to 10 finals.
think
And he's not done yet.
Think
Yeah.
about it. If Giannis goes to the next 10 straight finals,
That's
how do you feel?
no, but
Horrible.
we could sit right here
Well,
and
wait, has
say
he gotten 10
there's
straight?
no
He's
shot
not
he will
right.
ever do that.
He hasn't gotten 10
No, I don't
straight.
think
That seems
I don't
impossible.
think anyone will ever do
They
that.
had
again.
8 straight.
Oh, yeah. That's a very
This man went to 2 teams and just finals.
Yeah.
He's dookie teams to the finals.
And he won one time.
And he won.
one time.
2016 was nutty.
And the greatest,
Ridiculous.
the greatest.
Down 3-1.
Greatest thing
Finals.
ever.
Ever.
I remember the honestly, I have no issue with either side of this. I can't be like, who put you? I can't say that. They're literally both equal.
They are very equal.
According to some people, like Skip Bayless.
Skip
Skip
Bayless.
Bayless doesn't have LeBron in his top 10.
Skip Bayless is an LU man.
He's kind of funny though. It's just like you watch.
It's kind of even hard to debate who had more iconic championships.
They're
Jordan had
iconic.
the shot, but like LeBron had the
The
block.
block.
Block by LeBron.
The 3-1, the picture with the headphones.
Oh,
No one has ever come back from 3. Yep.
That was-
LeBron.
But then you also have Jordan never going to a game 7 ever.
That's also the other
Yeah.
big thing for me.
Yeah, but like
Bro, LeBron beat the best team of all time.
the 2010s are harder though.
But before that team,
There's more.
Jordan had the best record of all
There
time.
is more
with the best
competition in
team
the
of all
2010s.
time.
But the 90s are that's peak basketball.
Yeah,
Lewis,
any basketball.
Lewis, you
That's
say
why I
that,
want to get
but
Kevin on this freaking thing.
Actual skill wise, I feel like the
Lewis,
players now are just
before
better.
before that 73 and 9 team, the
Yeah.
best team of all time was
Okay,
Michael Jordan.
yeah, exactly.
Did Jordan ever play out against a guy on the level of like, but okay, earlier in his career, but like in like the finals, he ever played against a guy like KD, Curry? I don't think he ever played on somebody of that caliber.
Well,
He
they
played
beat-
against an
I feel like
MVP.
Malone was the best player ever played against in the finals.
Well, no, he played Malone and Stockton like on his last championship.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I'll say because he went up against MVP, carried that team to the finals, Charles Barkley.
Even like Barkley was never as good as like peak the KD that
But
played
I think he changed how he viewed him
Warriors KD is
He
different.
went up against Bad Boy Pistons.
early on.
Yeah, smacked early on, and then
Yeah, but then he started.
he just
eventually
beat
made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went against the Pistons like, what, 3 times or something?
Yeah, something like
And he got
that.
smacked every time. Until he won different.
Yeah,
I feel
until he
like-
just,
How can you not put someone named Black Jesus at number 1?
Yeah, but I feel like okay.
But when Mickey
Think
called.
of
Lil Mickey.
people that use
But
LeBron's final record against him are I don't know. They don't know.
Yeah,
ball.
because you know what? 4 and 6 finals, whatever. He made 10 finals.
And because the
Come
only
on,
only finals loss in his career that's on LeBron was against the Mavericks. That was
That's
on him.
yeah, he
I
played
blame
bad.
him for that. That's on him. 100% on him. There's no debate. That was on him.
And he was young. Which
He was in Miami. That's still on him.
Yeah.
Regardless, that's on him. Besides that, though, every other year,
like you couldn't.
What can you possibly say?
You couldn't really blame him for the loss.
saved by Ray Allen. Who hit the shot right before that to bring them in 3? Braun hit the 3 to do that.
Bronny.
Right before that. Like, and when he lost to the Warriors twice, who did he lose against? The greatest team of all time.
that went 4 straight times.
Exactly. And the year after that, he got to, how did he get 2018 LeBron was different.
How did he make to the finals?
You know that one graphic that's like the only player in history to lead both teams in every single stat? He led both teams in points, rebounds,
Yeah.
blocks, assists, steals. Dude.
Michael Jordan is 30 and 7 in playoff series all time.
Yeah, that's valid. What's Bron do?
Well, I don't think he's. But that's because he's went to more.
Let me see. Bron is 39 and 11.
So
That's insane. What?
Wait, we won 39?
LeBron is 13 and 0 in the Eastern Conference first round.
But then there also comes into the question:
Hey,
how
wait.
strong was his
Have you
conference
seen
at
that?
the time?
Have you seen that dude? I remember one
Hey,
time.
but he's 0-1 in the Western Conference.
Okay.
No, he's actually not. He
Oh,
won the
oh, yeah,
finals.
yeah, he's 1-1 then, alright?
What's
Wait,
the one?
you know when I'm blanking on his name. DeMar DeRozan, right? So I remember when he was in Toronto, he did an interview and he was like talking about like LeBronto.
Yeah, LeBron.
He was talking about that, right? He said they were running a play and one of the guys forgot to play, and then LeBron walked over and told them to play.
It was like, bro, run this play. Come on, man.
And then the guy's like, "What do I do?" And LeBron walked over, like, "You do this."
This is what you do, and this is what
How
I'm
do you
doing.
react? The guy from the other team walks over and tells you to play. Like, I feel like he's the smartest basketball player of all time. Like, intelligence-wise, I don't think anyone's smarter.
Yeah, I will say more of Jordan.
Ron is
like
hella
having a
intelligent.
knack for the game.
Yeah, he was just like.
LeBron can do more things than Jordan.
I don't know about that.
He can pass the ball better. He can rebound better. I don't know. Defense, I said probably equal. I don't know. I feel like LeBron would be a better
No.
defender.
I give me Jordan any day.
Jordan's way better.
At peak?
At peak, yes. Give me Jordan.
I'm not feeling
Jordan's way better defender.
I would
Give me Jordan.
he's way better
No
than
question. You know what? I've been asking LeBron the last couple of years going,
Okay. He's washed now. He's old.
oh, so now you call him washed, but when he drops 30 a game for the
Oh.
season, he says, oh my god, he's in prime.
He's not his prime though.
Yes, he is.
But
not.
he's only in his prime.
So this is LeBron's prime, but Kareem, when he was 21 years old, that's prime?
It's not LeBron's prime.
This is low-key LeBron's prime, though. He never got out of prime.
He's always been in prime.
He's always in prime.
You can't say this is the same.
Bro, I
You
have
can't-
to see him drop under 20 points a game a season
You're never gonna see
to
it.
be out of the
You've
prime.
never seen it.
Never.
Which
You
will
won't
never
see
happen.
it, though. He's
You won't
gonna
see it.
retire before that happens. He's never gonna let himself be.
He won't even
washed.
retire.
Dude. For the rest of his career, he's never gonna not be in the All-Star game.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter. Then imagine not voting LeBron into the All-Star game.
Bro, he'll literally drop like 15 and 2 and
And
he'll
he'll
make
still be in the
All-Star
All-Star
game.
game.
He'll play one game. All-star.
Respect.
Be like, I'm injured
Wait,
for
I
the
just-
rest of the season?
What LeBron is farms All-star? He plays one game a year.
You know what I just saw? I was looking at the numbers, just like LeBron's like finals things. You know we talked about the Mavs one.
How the hell, man? That was on him.
No, but I also just looked at this like the first time he made the finals and when he was 22 years old, he brought Cleveland to the finals.
Just 22. The roster is awful.
Shot 35% from the floor.
That's it. The Spurs are so good, bro.
Well, because he was doing everything.
The Spurs are so good, though,
Yeah.
man. He
Yeah,
played
that-
against like one of the greatest teams ever.
That 2007 Spurs team, bro.
It was different.
That's crazy. He went against two of the greatest teams ever.
Okay, you gotta think about, dude. He played in 3 different decades.
Well, a lot of other brothers say that.
Oh.
Too, but
True. Because he got.
He
drafted
was
when
good
we
in
were
3 different
born.
decades. How about that?
Yeah.
He was MVP caliber in 3 different
He
decades.
won a chip.
don't
in three
remember,
different.
quite
Wait, he did.
which team
2020.
Jordan
Yeah,
faced
2020 is his
2020.
decade.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Jordan made the finals. What?
I don't remember what teams he faced in the
Also,
finals.
I think
The Jazz twice in a row.
No.
The
Remember
Suns.
Yeah.
Supersonics.
Jordan's thing?
Supersonics.
Okay.
The what? No, not the. Was it
No.
the Blazers?
Yes.
Well, isn't the big thing
I can
that,
tell you. I can tell you right
that
now.
Jordan's
I'm
hard
already on this.
defense or hard opponents were in the
Were
Yeah,
they
he had
in the-
harder
in
opponents in like the
conference
conference
East?
finals, not
Yeah.
in the finals.
So basically, it's kind
But
of
LeBron's is the opposite.
it's a debate of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
What's
why
more
LeBron got
valuable?
so many finals.
It's like a lot of people say like, what's more of it? Like, what's worse, losing in the finals, losing in the first round? Obviously, losing in the finals is way better than losing in the first round.
Yeah, because you made it that far.
You made it all the way to the
You
finals.
still hold up a trophy when you win your conference
Because
championship.
you were best team in your conference, like
Yeah.
best team in half the NBA. So
He played. But we were right. He played Utah twice, the Supersonics, the Trailblazers.
the Knicks a lot. Not in the finals. Not in the
Yeah,
finals.
the Suns did one time, and they also played the Lakers in '91.
Did they
That was
not
washed
matter?
Lakers. It was. That was
Washed
HIV. That was
Lakers.
HIV, man. It was
Was
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truly sad to see.
I watched the documentary about it. An hour long.
You want to watch? Hey, wait a few years. The LeBron documentary is gonna go crazy. What do they
Yeah.
call it? The
We were
king.
gonna switch up.
Isn't
We were
it
gonna
cool that
switch.
Michael Jordan versus Magic in the
Oh,
finals?
they actually will.
At one point, yeah.
I can't wait for the LeBronto episode.
There was that
Bro,
series
every episode
with
is a chip.
Larry and Magic. if you
The other
remember.
thing though too,
10 episodes, 10 chips.
six rings, 6 Finals MVPs.
Yeah. He got
Like
that.
he was undoubtedly the best player.
I like Bron's longevity though.
His longevity.
Yeah.
I think honestly, what makes another thing you can laugh at me. Another thing that makes him a goat though, him just going to play baseball because he just wanted to. That brother said, "I'm alright."
That's because you're a baseball fanatic.
Came back, won 3 chips.
Yeah.
Bro was swinging a bat for a year.
Okay, well, what? Wait, I think about it.
No basketball.
While LeBron averaged 30, Jordan was in the casino. Think about that. Think
Yeah,
about it.
and then he
Mine-
fell asleep, went to the game, and then averaged another 30.
Oh.
Sleep at the
He was a
casino.
gambling addict.
The
Hold that
flu
against
game?
him. Own that fraud.
Where's the COVID game?
No, it wasn't flu.
The COVID
It was
game.
food poisoning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Food poisoning.
That's a guarantee. If LeBron got tickled, he'd be out for the whole series.
What do you mean?
I'm not even a LeBron. No, I
LeBron,
call
Iron
LeBron
Man,
one.
bro. But no,
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying LeBron
Anymore.
is terrible or anything.
He's old now. He's
It's like the
brittle.
glass.
He's brittle now. But before, Iron Man.
But my last opinion was just what I said in the beginning. It's just like when I think of basketball, I think of Michael Jordan. So that puts for me that puts him at 1.
All I see in my head are the 2010s goats. Durant, LeBron, Curry. That's what I see in my head.
Any final words before we wrap this one up? This is a long
Where's
one.
Duncan?
Yeah, we're still confused.
I barely watched Duncan, bro. In his peak? His peak wasn't in the
He has
2000s.
no.
I just don't watch basketball until like 2010.
Go ahead. Or anyone got final words or no?
I was a little I was a little baby when LeBron was entering the league. And I'm 19 and he's still in the league.
Mm.
And he was 30. He averaged 30.
Wait, what's the draft normally?
What do you mean?
Like what?
Like
Like
June.
1 month. He was drafted and then I was born right after. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
You
Wait,
never
yeah,
lived
what
in an era where LeBron wasn't in the NBA.
Wait, he was drafted in June.
Yeah,
Probably.
June 2002.
That's crazy. You guys were alive.
Yeah, I was born before that.
Yeah.
I'm older than
Me,
LeBron.
Rohan and have been all
I've literally lived in only LeBron era.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Mhm.
All right, well, thank you everyone so much for. Oh my God, Lewis just opened my door, and there's a dog. Oh my God, there's a head coming out of the wall. All right. Thank you all for watching. Oh, but we'll run. You want me to run through the list real quick one more time?
Yes.
The whole
Official?
list. Tell me if anything's fishy. Where's the bongos at? If anyone needs the bongos,
I got
for
it.
the fishy. This is our official 1 through 30 all-time list.
You can hold us accountable on us like 10 years from now.
Yep. LeBron
Well,
James at number 1. 2, Michael Jordan. 3, Kareem. 4, Magic. 5, Larry Bird. 6, Tim Duncan. 7, Wilt Chamberlain. 8, Shaq. 9, Kobe. 10, Hakeem. 11, Bill Russell. 12, McFlurry. 13, Kevin Durant. 14, Kevin Garnett. 15, Oscar Robertson, who Vipin despises. 16, Dr. J. 17, Karl Malone. 18, Nowitzki. 19, Giannis. 20, Jerry West. 21 is a tie between David Robinson and Moses Malone. 23 is Barkley. 24 is Dwayne Wade. 25 is Elgin Baylor. 26, Chris Paul. 27, Scottie Pippen. 28, John Stockton. 29, Isaiah Thomas. And 30, Allen Iverson. That was our list.
Crazy.
Thank you everyone that came by, stopped by to watch this. This, it's like a 3-part documentary of our own, honestly.
It was a good discussion.
It was a great discussion.
It's the best thing we've done so far. What?
For sure.
Stop looking at me.
And I already have our next video idea that we're gonna be doing for sure. Actually, we might actually use this setup because I have an idea. Because what we want to do is gonna be really sick.
When did the game start?
Get into that.
Perfect.
We'll discuss that in a moment.
Please, we need you guys to leave comments.
Yeah, leave
Anything?
comments, please.
If anyone
You
drops,
can
if
send
anyone
your own
drops
top
say, like,
30s
top
too.
30 in the list, or, like in the comments,
We'll look over it.
we'll
Who
react
had the
to it,
best list? Is your list? Send us your list. Anything.
and we'll clown
Give us
you
video
for that.
ideas. We got everything. Yeah.
If it's good, then we'll
Well,
give you
did you
a valid.
like put all our lists
What?
so you can see them?
On the screen?
Yeah, put them
You
all on
should.
the screen.
Sure, I could put it on.
Because then they gotta go back and see. Oh, okay, who wrote it, and then they gotta make their own.
Just put them up.
our
Yeah, so
list.
they'll be
See the
there.
text.
Oh, wait, hold up.
We'll make him do that.
No, I'm doing it right
Our
now.
editor.
Our chief editor, Cole Maverick.
We brought in an extra. His name is Cole.
That's fine. What are you talking about, baby? I don't want anything.
Right.
You know how many
yeah,
people
yeah,
have
yeah.
the middle of the
Illegal.
let me pull it up real quick.
Gotta edit that.
I'm entering the metaverse again.
It's like not even, bro. Where is my capture?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There's our all-time list right there. That's what we're looking at. All right. Any final words? We're done here.
I think we're good.
I'm excited to make another one of these in like a year.
I'm excited to go play basketball right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have like 10 minutes on
We're
that
gonna watch
play.
the
Yeah.
game?
But this is more important.
Well, no, I mean like.
No, we will. Yeah. All right. See you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.